Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris, returning to my Redwall Abbey playthrough. And we did encounter a couple more alien empires that actually are not too unfriendly with me. As a matter of fact, this guy over here might be friendly, although he's militarist, so I do have to worry about possible military threats, as is this empire. But this empire is kind of small and actually doesn't have much of a fleet to speak of. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything that we need to do on this planet. So we do have a population here that's going to migrate. What I'd like is to build a mineral processing plant, because we have a lot of mining networks on here and a lot of mining resources. And this gives you plus 10% minerals across your planet. So that's pretty good. And we'll do that. Where are you migrating to? Ibleen Prime, which is our new system. I'm actually happy with that outcome. Okay, over here, we can upgrade things. So, might as well. Let's go ahead and do the mineral production first. So, upgrade that. That'll be it for now. An Ibleen Prime over here has a population coming, and we will have people migrating as well, so that'll give us plenty of things to do. As a matter of fact, Redwall over here also has a person migrating over to Ibleen Prime, so when that happens, we'll see that happen. Okay, well, I think it's time to continue.
Special project complete.
Alright, Void Clouds. Cloud reads the odd report, collated from multiple sources, like a cloud of luminous star stuff billowing in the dark. The report goes on to refer to the phenomenon somewhat poetically as a void cloud. It is evident that the priesthoods of the Redwall Abbey that these clouds are heralds animated by some higher will. Exactly who or what this will belongs is the subject of heated debate, and is likely to remain so for the foreseeable future, until such time as the void cloud's true nature can be ascertained. It would perhaps be prudent to treat the immense power evident in its roiling motion with some caution. Okay. Void cloud observation, or we leave the matter in the capable hands of our admirals. Alright, so I guess we'll do this, because I'm assuming the other thing is attacking them. So we'll do Conduit of the Divine or not. It must be studied.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so let's take a look at our situation log. So we've got this. With Cloud Observation. Take a science department with collecting... Okay. So we'll just do that. 5 months, not too bad. Okay. You're doing that. Oh, alright. So right now we're kind of in a point of stasis or status quo of the Empire. No real outward growth. And a lot of that is just the fact that I don't have enough influence to actually grow. As Moon was surveyed, a small nearby space station used its orbital thrusters in a vain attempt to hide from our science ship. What are they hiding? Yeah, well, why not? We had 7% risk of failure. That's not too bad. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll research it.
Construction complete.
Okay, I was building another ship. I don't see a reason why I need to stop at this point. We've got plenty of capacity for more ships. I'll build one more. We'll just kind of slowly build these things, as I am building up a lot of minerals. Wildcat miners. A group of wildcat miners from Redwall have already established an unauthorized mining operation on Deuterius 3A. The miners have been taken into custody and we have seized the control of their illegal station. Okay, so we created a mining station. Where is that? Deuterius 3A. I would assume that would be over here. Except we don't have... it's not occupied, so that benefits nothing. That was the anomaly, though. Okay, so this is actually within our space now. So let's grab our construction ship and have them start building mining stations. That's kind of what I was waiting for.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Alright, the void clouds are stewards of the cosmos. Once Mouser astronomers knew what to look for, they found traces of void clouds everywhere. Formed at the dawn of creation, they stood watch as stars were lit and young planets formed. Now they drift quasi-conscious agglomerations of inanimate matter from the earliest hours of time itself, afloat between dying stars and breaking worlds. They are a constant reminder that we are put at a small, we are but all small parts of something greater. Humbling. Grand design. Modifier added for 240 months, giving the following effects. Happiness plus 10%. I'll take it. Okay, so let's take a look on our different planets. Navi Prime, I want to be constructing things pretty much constantly if I can, and if not constructing things, clearing blockers. Same thing with Ibline Prime. If we're not actually building anything, we need to be clearing blockers. Yeah, I don't have really anything for you guys to do other than upgrade. Yeah, that makes sense. And what about over here? We can upgrade food production, which makes a lot of sense because we want the colony to continue growing. Alright, well, things are looking a little bit better now. What's this? Insult. That's from these guys over here. They're little punks. And they did expand their empire a little bit. Let's see what they had to say. It is sickening to see how quick the Redwall Abbey is to embrace our other cultures. Have you no self-respect? Again, we're not aggressors here, so if they want to come at us, that's their call. I have a defensive alliance, though, so good luck with that. I mean, I have a feeling you'll get stomped if you try it, but okay. And how, as a matter of fact, we're still equivalent, even though we're continuing to build our fleet up. How many months is this migration going to take? 5 months? Okay. Just have to keep an eye on that. That's a good thing for Ibline Prime.
Construction complete.
Alright. That was our ship. We're now looking at 688. How's our one sector doing? So they seem to be doing okay with resources across the board. So I don't feel like I have to really tell them to do anything different.
System survey complete.
Alright, science ship is done. I'm gonna have... what to do now? Because we kind of reached a dead end over here. Do we search over here, even though there's been a whole lot of nothing in this area? Just to see if we can find more empires, maybe? Or more alien presence in general? Or do we continue to just survey systems over here with the idea of expanding over here? Let's go ahead and survey this system. I feel like my opportunities are kind of slipping through my fingers if I don't do something. Alright, so what do we got here? Redwall. So that population point probably did migrate. So why don't we go see Ibline Prime here? So Ibline Prime now has a decent number of people. And I'm going to go ahead and build hydroponic farms to celebrate that event. Alright. I'm assuming that we're not going to see a whole lot more migration at this point because... Go over there. That set up Ibline Prime perfectly, in my opinion. That's kind of the big advantage of my empire, is that we can establish a colony and have it flourish pretty quickly once we get that migration going.
Complete. Construction complete. Research complete. Anomaly found.
Got a lot of stuff going on here. The colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet. Let's go ahead and research it. Alright, so first things first, let's do the research. Alright, that was the Betharian. And we have this. Unstable element that can be used for powerful explosives. Ion thrusters, and then upgraded weapons. I think we go with the ion thrusters at this point. And unfortunately, I don't have a bonus to this, so it's going to be slow going. We're 3 months away from finally getting border range finished. And then we can change our research. And we're also 8 months away from the physics lab.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's look through our planets here. I'll go a little bit slower so that we can observe things. Alright, so we have still more migration. Where are you going? Ibline Prime still? Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. You actually don't have a whole lot for yourself to do other than clear blockers, of course. Over here, we're pretty much golden for the moment. Oh, what we got here? Warp impact. A massive crater on Nishpan 3 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship traveling at full warp rammed into the planet for reasons unknown, roughly 10,000 years ago. The science vessel has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field. But as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. So we get some physics research out of this. Alright. So we can upgrade here, so why not? The Ibline Prime.
Research complete.
Alright, I saw some border shifty stuff going on. I'm going to go ahead and build a power plant. Okay, so I want to expand. And I'm not exactly sure how I go about doing that. Do I get rid of this outpost? Possibly risking losing the resources here and some border push? But give me the opportunity to put an outpost over here, maybe? Let's grab our construction ship. Well, I might as well let the construction ship do its thing, though. Okay, so we do have research. Let's do our research here. Alright, so we've got a bunch of things that we can research. So we've got Visitor Center, which does what? Improves habitability, takes down xenophobia, and it also gives us an alien migration attraction of 50%. Alternatively, naval capacity, don't really need. Frontier Clinic, habitability of 5%, so this is actually better. And then we have Energy Siphon, which is a type of weapon. I think Visitor Center, I'm actually disappointed in this a little bit. I was hoping for a biolab, but this is a rare tech here. And it seems pretty useful, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And I'm going to assume that border push, what is that research I just unlocked? Alright, so in any case, let's go ahead and let the construction ship do its thing. And then I'll think about putting an outpost. If I were to put an outpost, I'm not exactly sure where to want to put it. The reason I'm torn on this is this looks like a good prime location for it. Problem with that is I'm probably going to end up colonizing this planet. So probably a better call would be to put it here. And then this would give me access to this planet and also prevent this race from taking that planet from me. And it more than likely will give me, bring this into my borders, which will allow me to possibly colonize it. On top of that, at a cheaper rate. On top of that, I get access to all these resources over here. So I think that's a good call. I just have to wait for my construction ship to do its thing. Which is not far away, I don't think. Unless there's a lot more mining places. Yeah, I guess there is. Alright, so speed time up.
Construction complete.
Alright, so, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to cancel your mission. Ah, okay, we don't have enough. What do you mean? Oh, wow. The amount of influence that costs. I wonder if it scales here, like how far you go out. Yeah, it does. I keep hitting the wrong button there. Alright, so if we put it here... Yeah, that's unfortunate. So it's pretty much the same thing as when you try and colonize, is... the further away it is, the more expensive it is to do. So the question here is, do I risk the frontier outpost here, hoping to be able to get enough influence to colonize? I don't think that's a good idea, because I don't think Navi here is going to have enough border presence to ensure we don't lose these planets over here. I really don't care about the border push from this empire, because I honestly don't think it will capture anything. I am concerned with losing these planets here, though, because there's a lot of resources here. It's not enough, though, that I really care, but the energy credits are more of a concern, I would say. Well, I'll sit on that. I don't know if it's what I want to do or not, but it's a thought. Because the faster I can get them, come over here and colonize, I think the better.
Research complete.
Alright, what do we get? Physics lab. Alright, that will be very useful. Let's do new research here. Okay, so we've got fusion power. That sounds good. Warp drive. That's also good, but it's expensive. And then we've got combat. I think we go with the reactor, honestly. And then what I'm going to do is come over here, do the surface. And we've got all these science-y things that we can do. Well, first I'd like to upgrade this. We're going to make it a physics lab, because we're a little bit behind on physics. Really, honestly, we need bio labs. More than anything else, but we're just gonna have to wait on that, I think. Cleared all the blockers we can here. So now we're looking for tech to unlock blockers. We're looking for biolab tech. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this to a physics lab as well. Alright, well that's going to be what we do for now.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so grab this guy. And I guess I'm just going to start exploring over here. So have you move over here. We might meet some more empires. Might meet some more aliens. And then those aliens will give me the influence I need to expand, I think. Matter of fact, Ibline Prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're working on the 5th population point as we speak.
Construction complete.
Alright, so you're done. How much influence do I need to colonize here? Ew. Hazardous weather, happiness, and... that's ugly. I still am going to do it because of the strategic element of it. 106. We're not too far from that. I'm going to go ahead and come over to Redwall, and I'm going to start building a colony ship. They take quite a while to build. And by the time I build it, I might... We'll let a couple months go. We'll let a couple months go, and then we'll see. Once I have 100, I'll do it. Okay, there we go. 101. Alright, so Redwall, build me colony ship. We'll come over here and colonize. That one planet's kind of a little bit rough because of the hazardous weather, but it pushes the border. That's what I want. I might create a new sector with Sawamiya, because Sawamiya is kind of a planet that has played itself out, as far as I'm concerned, with development that I want to do. And I keep getting people wanting to colonize or jump over to Ibleen. As a matter of fact, look at this. We could upgrade here. I'm not going to do that because I want to be able to colonize. So first things first, let's get some energy credits because we're going to need it. Basic power plant. Then let's build a basic mine. Yeah, so we're going to sit on this for now.
Construction complete.
Oh, and our construction ship doesn't have anything to do. Coming back over to Sawamiya Prime here. Funny thing is with Ibleen Prime is we're almost full population-wise because everybody's migrating there. Must be a nice habitable world that everybody wants to live on. I mean, I think it was, which is probably why people are so adamant about colonizing over there. Okay, here's unknown space.
Construction
All right,
complete.
we got our colony ship. Grab it. Ship. Kind of tiny world, but it's so important strategically. It's gonna hurt all that influence. Okay. Ooh. Got some resources there though. Strategic ones. So that's not too bad. I think there's good adjacency bonuses here, so we'll go ahead and land here. That's fine with me. But I think it's important to try and colonize this planet, to colonize over here. We've encountered some form of alien vessels and the query system. The strange objects have been flagged as new aliens until we can learn more about them. So I'm going to slow down time here a little bit. Where are we? Down here. More than likely another race, because that sure looks like another race to me, right? I mean, you got all kinds of ships and planets and all kinds of stuff. As a matter of fact, it looks like a home world of somewhere. So the question is, do we contact them first and get the influence bonus for doing so? I say so. It slows down our society research, but that's okay. Oh, we're going slow speed. There we go. Alright.
Construction complete.
Empire for sure. Did we lose our... Yeah, we lost it. That's not great. Probably because I'm actually in their space, maybe. That's what did it. Alright, so where else are you going here? Alright, so we're for sure gonna have to reroute here. So how about you move here instead? And then we'll probably hop back. So what do we got with this new empire? What are they called? Something with a Q? Okay, so the Q guys, they're pacifists, and they're fanatic spiritualists, so they're going to share that with us. So, xenophile bonus, spiritualist bonus. They don't like our bombardment policy, but that's okay. So really, once we burn off our contact penalty, new contact penalty, we'll be pretty good there. And it looks like we're still equivalent for the most part to these guys. The only one that's inferior is this Ultor Imperial Nation, which only has one planet, so that makes sense that they're kind of inferior. Alright, let's watch colony ship as it goes.
Research complete.
Alright, what do we got here? New thrusters. All right, so let's go on to the research here. So we've got afterburners. What are these? These powerful thrusters provide additional combat speed, but consume a great deal of power. Interesting. So this is newer tech. I have not seen this before. So it's just like a normal engine, except... Well, no, probably not. It looks like it actually fits into slots here. So you can get more speed at the cost of power usage. That's very interesting. I like that. Okay, so what do we got? Defense platform, afterburner, and destroyer assembly yards, as well as an upgraded spaceport. Defense platforms might be nice, but to be honest with you, I think the space stations are better. Honestly, I don't like any of these choices, but I think I'm going to go with the, with this here. Okay, so time to upgrade ships. I've not been upgrading anything that is non-combat. For the most part, I've been leaving them on auto. I'm assuming that they've been upgrading on their own, but who knows? If it's actually doing it correctly or not. But in any case, let's go over to the Corvette. We've got the newer engines. I'm going to slot those in. Alright, so that's causing some power issues, though. Do we wait? I think we wait. I think we wait until we get this tech. This will give me better power generation, then we do the upgrade. And maybe we can get more shields or something else on there as a consequence of that. In any case, let's go ahead and continue. Colony ship's almost there. Might as well grab the construction ship and have it come over. Alright, so construction ship. You are gonna come over, just hang out right there. Science ship. You're just hanging out in space over here. You didn't find anything useful. And we kind of reached a dead end over here because we ran into this empire. So why don't you do me a favor? Come over here and survey this system so we can see what kind of resources are over here to see if there's anything benefit to us, because our border's not that far away. What we got going on here? One of our scientists just died. And I unfortunately do not have enough science to do anything here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my science ship. Have it go back to Mossflower. And go into orbit around Redwall. Then we're going to grab our research. We're going to grab scientist that is in here. Yes. Nice leveled up leader to, there's no benefit bonus wise, but the experience will make up for it. And then we'll look to hire a new scientist eventually. Okay, governor leveled up. Okay, we've got a little bit of border presence here. Get our construction ship doing what it needs to do, which is to build a mining station in there. Yep. Get ourselves some energy credits. And I think it's probably time that I got another sector going here. Navi is too important to me to put into a sector, but I'm thinking Sawamiya, we can make a sector. So let's go in, do planets and sectors, create new sector, and we're going to give them Sawamiya here. Now outside of that, I'm just going to kind of sit on these guys for now. Now that is going to kick out the governor of Sawamiya for the meantime. So we can go ahead Oh, close that. Let's go into the planets and sectors here. And Levicio Prime, you can have the available governor. For the meantime, until we get this system put up. Ephemeric. Hey guys, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So we managed to get a little bit of expansion going on. The automated dreadnought we can actually see within our sensors, although we have no idea what its combat strength. It's just a little skull that's kind of scary. In case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.